cover slots, come down and smash people.
Darryl Simon, Louisiana State, table 2.
What are the things you're still working on?
Simon, table 2.
Get ready for the next time.
I mean, it's going to be just a lack of experience. I've never played at the NFL level, and the game changes. The speed's different. The hash marks are different, so I'll have to adjust to that.
Earl Thomas is another safety from Texas that's been
Kayvon Webster, South Florida, table 1. Kayvon
No doubt,
Webster,
Earl has to
table
be one of my
1.
biggest mentors. I'm actually training with his brother, Seth Thomas, out in Irvine. So me and Earl talk all the time, and he just constantly reminds me just to do my thing, and a football player is going to be a football player.
How does your game compare to his game and what he thinks?
I mean, I just try to mold my game around his passion for the game. I'm growing. My freshman year, I used to watch him just run around the field, practice full speed all the time, full intensity. So I try to model my game after his.
Kenny, safeties aren't taken that high, but do you feel like you're worthy of the pick because you are so versatile, can play either safety position?
Yeah, I think I can bring a lot to the team, just being versatile and being able to play a number of positions.
Is Ed Reed another player that young safeties like you know the game after, and if so?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer and he's a ball hawk, and all young safeties you watch Ed Reed.
What was your height and weight, Kenny, today?
I was 6 foot 214.
Is that about where you wanted to be?
I was about what? Yeah, about what.
Coming back, how that's helped you be ready for the NFL, maybe a little more.
I mean, it helped me a lot. Texas struggled this year, but it also pushed me mentally on the field a lot. I mean, I had to do a lot more things this year. Coach Akina called my number, and I got them done, and it helped me broaden my horizon on the different concepts I can bring to the table in football.
Kenny, what do you mean by play a lot of positional?
I mean, I could play both safety, strong and free. I played nickel, I played dime, and even some instances I played corner. So.
How often did you play corner, and how'd you do?
I mean, most of the time, we had 2 great corners, so most of the time in practices, I would just go do all my one-on-ones at corner just to press myself as far as coverage.
Which position are you most comfortable at, and what do you think your strengths are?
I'm just either safety. I just play to the field. The Big 12 is such a pass-happy conference that I just play to the space.
Speaking of that, how did you feel like you play against Kayvon Austin and getting some of those top receivers that you're going to see in the NFL?
I mean, me and Tavon were going at it all game. He's a great player, and I think I did pretty good. I mean, he's one of the most explosive players, I'd say, in the country, and I think I was right there with him.
How well did you run with Goodwin in practice? How'd you run with Goodwin in practice?
Goodwin is world-class speed. I mean, Goodwin's going to run off on anybody, but I tried to stick with him.
Kenny, Ed Reed may or may not be back with the Ravens. How much would you like that team to somehow just work out you were in the slot?
I mean, that'd be incredible to play in that organization. They're so established, and their defense has been so great for a number of years, and I'd be honored to play with those guys. I think I got a meeting today.
Do you think safeties are underrated because they aren't drafted that high generally? Do you think the safety position is kind of underrated a little bit?
I think people are starting to appreciate safeties more now that the tight ends are changing to freaks and controlling the middle of the field now. So you got to have a safety that can cover and come up and hit now.
The Lions at 5 have a pretty big need for safety. Can you make the case for why you should go to that?
I mean, I just think, like I said, I'm versatile, but also I understand concepts. I think I can line guys up. I think I could be a quarterback of the defense and bring that athleticism on the back end.
What? You met with him? Have you met with him yet?
I think I meet with him in practice.
What went into your decision not to go compete at the Senior Bowl?
Honestly, really, I thought my 4 years of tape were good enough. I thought I could get some extra work training with my position coach, my DB coach, and in the weight room. So that was just my decision.
What do you think you could run? What do you think it would be a good time for you based on your training, what you've been doing?
I mean, I'm hoping to run in the low 4.5s to 4.4 range.
Do you keep up with the teams that are in need of safeties? I mean, do you know?
Yeah, I know. I love football, and I keep up with all that stuff.
Have you met with the Cowboys? You have a meeting scheduled with the Cowboys?
No, I'm actually, my agent said I'm going to meet with them at their place, I think. So.
Is there an NFL receiver you look forward to covering? Matching up?
Whoever, man. I'm just ready to cover NFL receiver, period. I want to get there first.
Did you get any advice from your uncle?
My uncle?
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but he just told me when I got down here, just be comfortable and be you, and you'll be fine.